This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you very much for coming to my table tonight. We're going to talk about the month of May for the sign of Cancer. Oh, it also is good for Cancer rising, Cancer moon, Cancer sun, at least that. Okay? So, what we're going to find out now is, this is the table, the tarot table that uses a horoscope diagram for its ability to predict situations that you're going through and help how and learn how to remedy them. Okay. Also, this is the table where a calendar called, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. My friend, A Year and a Day, that's what it's called. My friend Link likes to study antiquities, and so he looks up various ceremonies that took place in the ancient world. And here's one good on May the 15th. Ready? This is a good one. May 15th, it's Rome's Festival of Mercury, where holy water from the fountain of Mercury absolves merchants of any lies told for profit. Did you hear that? Holy water from the fountain of Mercury absolves merchants of any lies told for profit. Isn't that comforting? Okay, this is the Celtic Tarot deck. I have some experience with it, but I'm not perfect with it. So this is my tarot cheat sheet in case I need it. I might not need it too much. And here we go, Cancer, for what's coming up for you in the month of May. All right, first house. First house is what you're thinking about right now. First house, what the heck is this? Oh, hon. Oh, you have something on your mind that's bugging the blankety blank right out of you. Seven of Swords. Look at that. So you have an issue on your mind that's causing you a lot of angst, anxiety, grief. So that's where it stands today. Let's see if and when we can get it to move along. Okay. Second house is your own money. Six of Swords. Now, Six of Swords. This is a woman in a boat. Right away, it does not look like the Rider-Waite deck. Let me see what the Six of Swords says here. It says, okay. Well, what's going on here is, maybe this should have, this is a boat that symbolizes, a person that's leaving this life and going across the river Styx to be and enter into heaven. Is that where River Styx goes? I don't know. I'm hoping. So this has to do with some dreams or situations around money that you have had to adjust. Okay, there might have been activities, dreams, wishes, wants that you were sure were on schedule, and then poof, they aren't. So that means having to change direction or change your mind on what you expect out of life now. So some part of your money was scheduled to do X, and that's been whacked off. Third house is, this is the Nine of Pentacles. This is all about money. So this doesn't look like the Rider-Waite deck either, so I apologize, but here we go. I have been doing card reading since 1990 publicly, so I'm really good at it. I promise, yeah. Okay. You must rely on your own insights and resources. Okay, well, with the picture in the regular Rider-Waite deck shows a woman who's married. She has a garden. She has money. She has power. She has contentment. And I guess the woman with the golden balls around her, floating balls, means that too. So what it means here is that even though, because your goals have had to change, you are coming to grips with what is actually going to be doable for you in the future. So this is about your communication of, actually, you're just talking to yourself here. What am I going to do now? And this is how I'm going to do it. So that's coming up for you. I mean, that's going to become more apparent in your daily life in the month of May, as well as in the future. So good. So that actually, so you're confident that your income, you're telling yourself that your income is not being threatened, and that you will be able to cope with the future as it stands right now. Not expecting any more kerfluffles. Fourth house is your home. An 8 of Swords. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, an 8 of Swords is actually somebody who has been entrapped, let's say. She's surrounded by swords and she can't get out, but now there's an owl behind her in this picture. So what the owl signifies is her subconscious or unconscious mind. So even though on the outside, if she saw a picture of herself behind these swords, she'd say, oh, I'm trapped. But somebody on the other side is going to help her loosen up the hold of this captivity on her very soon. So, wow, 8 of Swords. Ponder that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Romance and creativity. Oh, 7 of Cups. Well, gee willikers now. These represent, these items, well, we can't really make them out here. There are 7 cups in this picture. They represent items and situations and goals that you Cancers may have. However, some of them are realistic and some of them are not realistic. So some of them are just wishes for like, oh, I want a winning lottery ticket. I want to buy a dragon, that kind of thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in your house of recreation, children, fun. Oh, because of the past, the way it happened, now your creative life is taking a turn to allow different responses and different responsibilities and different attitudes to come in towards you so you can continue on your trip around the sun. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we got 6. 6 is work and health. An Ace of Swords. So you got a new idea for making money at your work. You have new ideas at work to help improve your performance. Number 2, you may have new ideas with regard to your health that need to be addressed. Now, don't mistake this for a tombstone. You're not going to die. However, it will be a little bit more difficult to, do I want to use the word conquer? Conquer the situation. This is not to say that you have a dread disease. It could be niggling little things they're annoying and they may be difficult to diagnose, but that doesn't mean it's any worse than that. Okay, all we need is a diagnosis and you can start on the road to heal. So all things in moderation. All things in moderation. 7th house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. And we see, an ugly little gremlin riding a warthog. Gee, that sounds like fun to me. Okay. 9 of Wands. Come on. What? This doesn't look a bit like that picture. Not a bit. In a regular picture, take extra precautions as you may have to defend yourself and may need all hidden reserves available. What? This is your 7th house of marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Wow. Let me look at that again. 9 of Wands. So in a regular picture, it's a man standing in front of a palisades, guarding his belongings and his family and his community members behind him. So what I'm going to say is, in this card, it's a really big, mean guardian. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be safe. Okay? This is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. So if there are threats to your happiness, you're done a lot of work to smooth over any conflicts there may have been. And this should be okay because there's somebody protecting your marriage partnerships and business partnerships. It's probably you. It's probably the person you live with. Because if you have a good relationship, then both of you have an investment in it and want it to continue. So that's my take on this one. So I don't know if there ever was a threat about some of you ever splitting up. But there won't, but a lot of you are not going to be splitting up. So good. Just relax, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Eighth house of money from other people. But finally, we got a good card. I guess they're all good, but this is the King of Pentacles in your eighth house of money from other people. Money from other people means income tax checks, inheritance checks, bonus checks, insurance checks, things like that. Now, this is a face card, so I'm going to put a modifier on it. Oh my God, and then we got another face card, and it's Wands, and this is a message, because a page is always a message. Oh no, we got another Queen of Swords. What the heck's going on? What? Oh Lordy. Well, there we go, finally. Okay, money. Then we have a message. Oh, I'm going to say it's this. Oh, I'm going to say don't be greedy. Money from other people, don't be greedy. Meaning, the Ice Queen in you may want to be greedy. And that's a detrimental factor in somebody's personality, because who isn't greedy? Come on now, who isn't greedy? So, but the greed will pickle your mind. And I don't know where money from other people. So, okay, let's pretend that you get you get a winning lottery ticket and you want it all. You want all the money for yourself. Well, that's really not a good idea. So be kind, be generous, be prepared. And, you know, the Ice Queen may have better ideas. Well, the King of Pentacles is going to want to save the money. The Wand guy is going to want to protect the money. And the Queen is going to have cerebral, intellectual ideas about what to do with the money. But because she's the last card on her, she might be the one who's causing the greed problem. And the Devil is what you most love and what you most hate. So one of the things that are, what's one of the 7 deadly sins? One of them is greed, sloth, avarice, those kinds. I'm not saying any of those belong to you, but you might feel a little bit greedy about some reward that's going to be within, earshot of yourself. Look at that. So I guess it might not be worth fighting for. Okay? We'll see. That's the determination hasn't been made yet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. Okay, well, this does look like the Rider-Waite card, because this guy's taking a nap. And he's got his swords around him to make sure nobody bothers him while he's taking a nap. So with regard to those topics, I think that some of the decisions, it's possible that decisions have already been made about long distance travel, and decisions have already been made about philosophy and religion and higher education. That's why this guy is asleep. He's covered all those, and he's not concerned with them right now. So that's good. Okay, 10th house is your career. Wow, an Ace of Pentacles. This is new money. New avenue for money to come into your life. And it's opposite this card, which is this is the card where it's going to lead you to greater success. Is what it's going to do. Okay. 11th house is long-term plans and friends, long-term plans and friends from previous employers, as well as just friendship in general. So what do we got? Long-term plans. This Chariot, this guy actually has reins in his hand. Most of the time, the Chariot driver is not encumbered by trying to control horses. And so, long-term plans. There might be some choices to make in your, okay, because something tells me your long-term plans have kind of fizzled. So there's a new opportunity for a different kind of a long-term plan. And it may be boiled down to one of two directions. Because in this card, one horse wants to go one way and one horse wants to go the other way. And theoretically, the driver is supposed to be in charge, but the jury's out on that. So go easy, let things appear, and then you can make a decision about which is the best direction for you all. Okay? Because it looks like there will be opportunities to improve your status or your station in life in a longer term way than you've experienced in the last few years. Okay? Now, 12th house is what you think about when you go to sleep at night. Well, it looks like you think a lot because this is a swords card. And then we're going to put a modifier on it, which now we got the Queen of Cups. That's another face card. Wow. Oh, honey, your head is always full of ideas. Your head is always full of ideas because right here is, well, okay, what is that? That's not an owl. That's a falcon, probably. And the person in the card and the falcon communicate. That means somebody talks to you in your sleep and helps you figure out what to do, where to go, who to see. They're leaving you little clues about what to expect. Okay? Number 2, then we got the Queen of Cups. Well, the cups means that you would like to continue your loving relationships with the people that you love already. So you don't wish harm on your friends or relatives. And you want to continue, okay, because, well, as a matter of fact, she's holding a ball. This could be your subconscious mind right here. It's not a picture of the priestess, high priestess, but I think she's playing that role here because this is all about intellect and unseen thought. And this is all about, look, she's got her eyes closed and she's meditating. Okay, so you do get messages, whether you feel like you remember them or not. They are coming through. And what this is a new beginning. What? How many new beginnings do you need? So there's going to be a new beginning, and it may transpire by the end of May. Now, just for the heck of it, I'm going to put another card on that. Oh, good. Now we got the King of Swords. The ideas won't stop coming. Oh. Okay. So now what we have is more and better ideas. And what's the card on top? The world. So kids, you might be sowing seeds for a whole different world for yourself, and you're not even aware of it yet. Because somebody else knows what's good for you up there, and they want to help you get it. Because all these cards are kind of benevolent cards. This is a new beginning. And look, it's a really big wand with a hand and flames and branches and new life. And those are crystals they look like coming out of there. That's a powerful. So don't be surprised if you don't get messages in your dreams like deja vu. You get a dream and you'll say, gee, I wonder why I dreamed that. And then it will happen. It doesn't have to happen for 2 weeks or 5 years. That's what deja vu is. You dream it and it happens. You didn't have any control over that. Somebody wanted you to know. Now, King of Swords, more intellectual activity, because there are ideas are going to come to you fast and furious, and they're going to change your world. It may be important to you to just, you don't necessarily need to jump off the the diving board into the pool. You could just tiptoe in a little bit and come out. Think about that for a minute. Tiptoe in another part of the lake and then come out of that. Tiptoe, that kind of thing. Because your time is important and your goals are relevant. And as long as you love your people, they're going to love you back and they're going to help you. All right, kids, thanks. That was a really good read for Cancer. I appreciate it. So call me back and tell me what you thought, or comment and I'll get back to you about what you think. And hey, send my videos to your friends. It would be helpful. Okay, this is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you very much. Love you. Mean it. Thanks for letting me visit with you for a little bit. Bye.